Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Number 55 makes his big league debut right after this. Nate Karns gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Nate Karns coming on to pitch right now. Three-pitch guy. Not overpowering, 92 to 94 miles an hour, but he does have that overhand, call it a knuckle curveball. So fastball, knuckle curveball, changeup. The key for Nate Karns, having command of that knuckle curveball. If he has it, he could be really tough.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Karns has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Head-to-head against Nate Karns, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Liner towards second, leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy's got over 1,700 RBIs. Watch him go to work when there's a runner in scoring position. It's an art form to try to figure out how to drive in runs, and he's figured that out.
Up next for Chicago, Harold Baines. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Hot shot down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Next will be the designated hitter, Paul Konerko. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Now both runners on the move. The 0-1 delivery. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. In his career, Konerko is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Baines at third, Thomas at second with 1 away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
In now, Louis Aparicio, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Standing in, Daniel Palka. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Popped him up. Brett is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Kansas City in just a moment. Ronaldo Lopez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. To his right, Thomas. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps the left-handed hitting Johnny Damon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting third baseman, George Brett.
Digging in now for Kansas City, George Brett. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 to count. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
For the first pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, number 66. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Brett rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Perez waiting on the 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two and 2 now.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Omar Narvaez, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Carnes really turned some heads in the minors. Taking the mound here in the first month of the season, this team has high hopes that he can be a big part of the rotation this year.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Line toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Carnes is making his debut on the mound today. As we've mentioned, this performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of this starting rotation. The 1-1.
Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Narvaez leads off second with nobody out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
High in the air into shallow left center. Mondesi retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number one.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And let's take a look at Alice Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska. He's had to move to the outfield, not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
Ready now for the White Sox, Matt Davidson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Carnes has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I would be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
One out and a runner on second base. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. In at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at one.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Runner at second here with one man out. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that drops in front of Damon, a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Harold Baines. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Runners off for second. On the ground up the middle. Mondesi picks it up, and that's the second out.
First baseman number 35, Frank Thomas.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and in steps Big Frank. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Two out here and a runner at second. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. White Sox on top, 2-1. At the plate, Jorge Soler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Orlando is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Out into right center, well hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
So stepping in, Raul Mondesi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Bouncer to the left side. And danger there, but he's able to get the swipe tag on the runner going by. A good save, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 2-2. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from KC as we get you a nice shot of downtown there. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Paul Konerko. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Konerko awaits the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. And Konerko lays off a pitch that misses, so it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but foul. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Into the box now, Louis Aparicio. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gordon is there, 1 down.
Now batting, number 18.
Now at the plate, Daniel Palka, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. From the stretch, here's a drive out to left center field. Konerko is on his way home, and a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Full count now, 3-2. Yoan Moncada waits on deck. Liner towards second. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter, number 10, second baseman,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yoan Moncada. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set, and the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Matt Davidson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Matt Davidson.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch just missed.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-2 Southsiders. With Merrifield next to hit.
Leading off for the Royals, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Johnny Damon. Fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. And a good eye there by Damon. Back even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
pretty impressive. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, George Brett. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Palka is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They trail 3-2. Danny Duffy answers the call from the men here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So here is Avisail Garcia. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's a .303 hitter. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Brett. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Baines.
Now at the plate, Harold Baines. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Hit to short. Mondesi brings it in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
First baseman number 35, Frank Thomas.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Pitch on the way. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Ball. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Leading off the inning, number 66, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 66.
First pitch on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-1 to 1-2 now. And 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Hit to first. Thomas comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Popped him up. Narvaez moving to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Soler. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Softly hit to the left side. From deep in the hole. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored in
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. 1-0 the count. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2-0 count, the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Baines is there, and that's the third out. Royals leave one. They're down 3-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Konerko. He singled his last time up.
The designated hitter, Paul Konerko.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. The 2-0 is in there for strike one.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound two balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Damon waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Louis Aparicio.
At the plate, Louis Aparicio. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Two balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Daniel Palka waits on deck.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Daniel Palka. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. And the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Merrifield ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They're up 3-2. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The shortstop, Raul Mondesi.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Fouled off. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here now the 2-2. And right into the shift. Thomas is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Whit Merrifield. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 out, nobody on. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Stepping into the box, Omar Narvaez. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Here comes the 0-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
This is skied into short left center. Gordon comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter, second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Stepping into the box, Yoan Moncada. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in now, Matt Davidson. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, 2 hits in 7 tries. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Moncada, a runner at second with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Damon waits on it. And the inning is over. White Sox leave 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Ready now, Johnny Damon. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
You've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game. You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
There's a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hawker is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, George Brett.
Striding in, George Brett. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, number 66.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Number 66. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
In now, Salvador Perez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air down the right field line. Baines has a beat on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
In is Jorge Soler. From the stretch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. James Shields will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
James Shields.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Sinking line drive out to right center. And he won't get it as X down for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. Two-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Vero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate two-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. Shields pauses. Here's the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Polka has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 7th inning coming up. The Royals are on top 4-3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Jason Hamill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Jason Hamill.
Now in the box, Harold Baines. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Hamill has pitched his way to over 1,600 innings of work at the big league level. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3. So he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Up around the face.
basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Line towards center field. And that drops in front of Damon, a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Thomas. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Baines aboard here at first with nobody out. The ground is short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box, Paul Konerko. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there's a swing and a miss by Konerko. Just needs to make contact now. Down 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Nope, foul ball.
The next 3-2. Back up the middle. And Konerko has himself a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Louis Aparicio. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And there to handle this one is Damon, and the inning is over. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. It's the Royals 4 and the White Sox 3. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Leading off for the Royals, left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Whit Merrifield. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So 1-1. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, number 18, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Now at the plate, Johnny Damon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. Ripped down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a good eye there by Damon. Back even at 2-2. Merrifield leads off first with 1 away. Before the pitch, a move by Shields, and he'll dive back in. And he struck him out.
Third baseman, number 5, George
In now, George
Brett.
Brett. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
(3-0), here it is. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Over the bullpen and gone. George Brett scores a pair with that home run. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-3.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Standing in now, number 66. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Shields steps into his windup. 0-1 on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Palka moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Royals 6 and the White Sox 3. Brian Flynn is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Brian Flynn.
Digging in, Daniel Palka. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Grounded to third. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time this will be the result: a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with another 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Juan Minaya will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Juan Minaya.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Way in front of that fastball. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's the pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Two and 2 to Jorge Soler. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. The 3-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Up next for the Royals, designated hitter, Paulo Orlando.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Paulo Orlando. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2
Shooting
strikes.
for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. KC down in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Brandon Maurer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Brandon Maurer.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Matt Davidson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
Ready on 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, center fielder, Abisail Garcia.
Ready for another chance? Abisail Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A cold strike on the inside corner. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder, Harold Baines.
Now at the plate, Harold Baines. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Two and one the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And the pitch on 2-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Baines is off at first with 2 away. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Paul Konerko. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 on its way. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! A 3-run shot down the line in left, and we are tied again.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping in now, Louis Aparicio. In the air down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Home half of the 9th is straight ahead, and we're all even now at 6-6. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
The shortstop, Raul Mondesi.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. the 2-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that misses here. Ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those balls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Sliders in for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Counts even, a ball and a strike to Johnny Damon.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Kevin McCarthy takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
61, Kevin McCarthy.
Striding into the box, Daniel Palka. It was a walk in his last trip.
Number 18.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Jose Abreu will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jose Abreu.
Ball 1. Abreu, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And 2-1 now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Danny Farquhar comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Danny Farquhar.
Tim Anderson will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 7, Tim Anderson.
Digging in to try it again, George Brett.
Leading off for
We
the
all
Royals.
know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard to short. Aparicio fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 66.
Now to the plate, number 66. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. Due up next is Salvador Perez. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, and he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Farquhar is on the shorter side as a right-handed pitcher at 5'9" tall. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hey. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is laid off of down and in. Jorge Soler would be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Thomas in foul ground, but that's out of play off the top of the home dugout.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ripped down the first base line. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hop high in the air. Anderson waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Royals go down 1-2-3. Weir's still tied 6-6. So digging in now, Matt Davidson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Matt Davidson.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, Are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roy. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. And there he goes towards second. And it's quickly 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Harold Baines, and he fouls this one off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out.
First baseman number 35, Frank Thomas.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Standing in, Frank Thomas. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Number 49 will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 49.
Digging in, Jorge Soler. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. No balls and a strike to count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they can potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Genmar Gomez takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Genmar Gomez.
Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Pitch out, nothing doing. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Way out in front. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1 left for Kansas City. This game remains tied at 6. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul Konerko, as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Yeah, man, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Standing in now, Louis Aparicio. Now a bunt attempt here. Brett fields it cleanly, and the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. So a big moment in the ball game here. Daniel Palka, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. A big turning point here as they've taken a lead now deep into extra innings.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. One and one. Palka stands at first with 1 out. Hot shot to third. Taken in by Brett. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Jace Fry is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12.
Number 57, Jace Fry.
With Merrifield next to hit. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
In now, Johnny Damon. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cordell on the move. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Brett. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping up now, number 66. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Quick check on that tying run at first. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The White Sox used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Genmar Gomez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jace Fry closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For Kansas City, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. A reminder that Boyles Express buses for downtown, Crown Center, Midtown, Plaza, Brookside, and Waldo are available for 1 hour after the final out on Lancer Lane along the third base side of the stadium.